Hi everyone, I'm Sunny and I have 4 piles for you guys to choose from for today's reading. So the question for today, in case you didn't really read the title or you just forgot, it's going to be whether your boss likes you. So it's a yes or no, pick a card, and I'll kind of give you like a short yes or no with that. So for the first one, in case you don't need the time, I'm going to start already. Otherwise, skip to the timestamp once you're ready when you pause the video. So for the first pile, you have a yes. Your boss does like you. You have the Two of Wands upright. So it doesn't always mean like it's a love connection, but more so they like you as a worker. You're someone that can see the big picture of things. Sorry, I'm trying to center that card. They can see that you're someone that looks at the broader picture, and you don't really, not that you can't focus on the little details, but sometimes in their job, like the job requirements that you have to do, that's not really necessary. I think it may be supervise or oversee certain things that you don't have to do the menial tasks. Sorry, but yeah, I do think that your boss likes you overall, or at least if you're not in this position, they can oversee you and they see that your work ethic is well, and you're someone that strives for success. They don't allow anything to get in their way. You're someone that if you have a certain list of things that you need to do each day, you get it done with flying colors. You're someone that has a lot of fire, like a lot of energy to do that, even though this is a 2 of Wands that doesn't have much movement, but more so they can't, like, it's not something that they see you stress over. It's something that you make it seem eloquent, right? You're someone that looks like you're doing your homework. Looks like you're doing work, but it's flawless. Like, it's not flawless, but yeah, like it's just seamless. That's the word I'm trying to say. You make it smooth. You have smooth transitions in your work. So that's what I have for you, pile one. The next one, sorry, I'm taking forever getting these up. Next one, I have pile number 2. You guys have the Ace of Swords upright. So yes, your boss likes you. Pile number 2. There's a lot of drive in you. You're very energetic. Maybe you're very feisty, and they like that. I think you might be someone that's young or has youthful energy because you're someone that's like on the go. You're like an energizer bunny. So it feels to me that you're someone who is really good at their job. I think your job requires you to have speed, and it requires you to have a lot of dexterity within your hands. Maybe you're like a customer service you're a customer service representative, and you have to talk to people and type and talk fast and maybe act fast. Like, you need something like that. Or like maybe you could be a person who works in the ambulance. You just need fast movement, fast-paced actions. There you go. So it feels to me that you're someone who's always on the go. You have so much energy, and I think they like that. There's someone that appreciates that you're vivacious, and they don't need to tell you what to do because you're already on it it's like you read their mind. So you're someone that's good, fast thinking, making fast decisions, fast words, and typing fast, and doing things fast with their hands too, things that need action immediately. So that's what I feel for you. Pile number 3. Does your boss like you? You have the Magician reversed. Interesting. Your boss does not like you, and that's not always a negative thing as to why they could not like you. It's probably because I don't think they maybe see you doing your best, what they assume in their eyes. They don't, sorry, my nose is acting up. They don't see that you work hard. Like, in their eyes, you don't work as hard as the others. That's what it feels like. You're someone that kind of keeps to themselves, or they have to kind of pull you out of this energy to get you to talk to people, to socialize, and like get their product out, or like get their services out. Like, it feels like that. You're someone that doesn't have to. Maybe you just don't want to do that often. That's what it feels like with the Magician reversed. I think also maybe they can see the potential in you, but you don't see the potential in yourself because you can do things, but you it's like something's stopping you. I think you're the only person stopping yourself, and they see that, and that's why they dislike you, because they see maybe potential in you, or they're envious of that potential because you have so much creativity. You can do things that you imagine and you can plan them out, but somehow you can't execute them because there's something that's stopping you. Maybe you have lack of confidence, lack of time, patience. There's many things, but that's why they don't particularly like you. With the Magician, or maybe you're also someone who's kind of quiet and timid, and they don't like that. Maybe they like people who are more talkative and upfront, who show what they desire, who bring in people. That's what I feel like. That's why they dislike you, pile number 3. But again, only take this with a grain of salt because it's all about perspective, and maybe at this time in moment in time they don't like you. Maybe you're kind of someone that has a lot of skill sets, but you just don't show it. It feels like maybe you're just not showing what you're capable of, and your creativity and your potential. They feel like you have a lot of potential, and they're envious of that, or they dislike it because you're not bringing it out into the table. Pile number 4. Last but not least, you guys have the 4 of Swords reverse. So they do not, they dislike you. They do not like, let me say that. I confused myself. Does your boss like you? No, they do not. They kind of dislike you, pile number 4. I think it might have to do because you why am I getting so confused? You have had verbal confrontations or disagreements, and they see that. It's like you're always on edge with this person, maybe with this particular boss, and that's why you guys can't see eye to eye. There's a lot of disagreements with this card. I feel that maybe you kind of it feels like maybe you point the sword. You're very on the offense. That's the word I was trying to find. The offense. You're always on the offense, and it gets to them. It bothers them because they feel like they can't approach you and talk to you. Whether this is true or not is something else, because this is from their perspective. So they do see you as maybe an obstacle, a verbal obstacle, because they can't talk to you properly. So that's what I feel with this one. This is a no, because maybe they're envious of you, or maybe that you don't take their manipulation tactics well, or you don't eat up their stories. It feels like that. It feels like maybe you discern things from them. It does feel like you're just kind of, this one upright would be kind of secluded and chill and peaceful. So maybe you're someone that's feisty, confrontational, in their face. That's why they dislike you. But sometimes not taking any ish is needed. Maybe they might not be the best boss out there, and you're just doing the best that you can. Or maybe you try to help them out and they just take it personal. It feels like personal attacks constantly with this pile, back and forth. Like petty things, like petty conversations. So thank you all for listening, and that's what I have for each pile, and I hope you guys have a great time today. If it's not a great time, make the best time out of what you did have. So enjoy yourselves, have a lovely time, and bye-bye everybody. I don't know why I said that terribly.